Hello, my name is Marielle. Welcome back to another one of my movie reviews. If I see an ogre, a donkey, and a princess in the forest, does that mean I've wandered into a fairy tale? Can you believe that Shrek was released to theaters over 20 years ago? While we're walking through the magical forest today, let's talk about Shrek. Dug out of the swamp in 2001, Shrek is an animated Dreamworks film about an ogre who lives alone in the woods. His solitude is disrupted by a pack of fairy tale creatures. At the order of Lord Farquaad, Shrek travels on a quest with a talking donkey to rescue Princess Fiona. Remember on the VHS edition of Shrek, there was a karaoke session during the end credits? Whenever I watched the film, I'd always dance around. Shrek is a hilarious, heartwarming, and eye-opening film. It's a lesson to all audiences that nobody should ever judge anybody based on their appearance. Shrek has become a positive influence among all audiences. He may not be pleasant, but Shrek means well. Due to his monster-like appearance, he retreats from society because of people's negative assumptions about him. Shrek loves to be himself, but inwardly, he wishes that people wouldn't look down on him. That says a lot. Everybody needs a talking donkey. Just like when I was a kid, I always laugh at Donkey's hilarious lines and his constant singing along the journey. Without Donkey, Shrek wouldn't have learned an endearing lesson. Always get to know someone before you make judgments. Princess Fiona's persistence and leadership is a quality that I admire about her. Her fierce combat skills come in handy. Fiona wants to have a life according to the fairy tale book, but sometimes we have to make our own pathway. As the trio, Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, and Cameron Diaz all connected to their characters. Halfway through his recording session, Mike Myers decided to give Shrek a Scottish accent that we all love. To think we wouldn't have some of the well-known lines because of on-spot improvisations. Oh yeah, and Fiona's burp was supplied by Cameron Diaz herself. For someone of short stature, Lord Farquaad sure made a big impression. John Lithgow was excellent in his delivery as the ruler of Duloc. His self-centered attitude and brash decisions aside, I liked Lord Farquaad's positive outlook on himself. He never let his short stature get to him as a ruler, using it to his advantage. One of the best parts about Shrek is that it includes every character from fairy tales. You guessed it, Pinocchio, the Three Bears, Snow White, and more. There's always a character that you miss when you watch it multiple times. The CGI animation is fantastic. At the time the film was made, it was the first time any animator was using the software. The designs of the characters were creative, giving well-known fairy tales a unique look. One of my favorite sequences is when the trio escapes from the castle sitting over a flood of lava. Fire was a difficult challenge to animate, but animators conquered it. Andrew Adamson and Vicki Jensen brought a film to audiences to encourage them to be themselves. As Shrek demonstrates, we all have layers. 2 decades and 3 sequels later, audiences still enjoy Shrek. I could watch Shrek any time that it's on. Shrek is a fairy tale of its own, spawning a message that it's okay to be different. Thanks for catching my review of Shrek. Do you have a favorite moment from the franchise? For next time, would anyone like to join me for a climb? If not, catch my review of Fall. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel or to my Patreon. My name is Marielle, and this has been another one of my movie reviews.